Hello, and welcome back to Reverse 1999. So, they finally fixed this. It took a whole day, but, well, better late than never, right? And before I forget, there is one thing we missed, because I couldn't see it. The actors are in place. On this stage, there are no rewards, only obligations. Chapter 1, General Concept of Chaos Principles in the Chaos Fields. Chapter 2, the Huygens-Fresner Principle and its application. Chapter 9, Observer Instructions. P.S. The observer cannot understand Chapter 1 to 8. Please read this chapter carefully. All experiences generated by the device are limited to the mental and psychological realm. Do not confuse them with reality. During the observation, please be mindful of your identity and act accordingly. All pain and experience during the observation will be synchronized to your own body. Please pay attention to your personal safety. Synchronized. You'll be disconnected from the device upon experiencing death. Please stay calm when returning to reality. This is basically just the Animus rules. Alright, time for Chapter 3, finally, free falling. The poet said, lift your head, and gaze upon the eternal dome.
Oh, I nearly forgot to introduce myself. My name is Apple. I owe you my thanks, sir.
Ezio.
Ezio Auditore. But just Ezio is fine.
Of course, Ezio. This Apple is something of a visitor from far away.
Ezio nods.
Is that so? You know, you haven't gone unnoticed. I heard word of you from my allies many months ago. They've been tracking you for some time.
I was being followed. Blimey.
We might have never even known you were anything but an ordinary fruit, if you hadn't started talking in your sleep. Leonardo has told you what's going on, see? Is there anything you don't understand?
Anything? Everything! These Templars, the Compliners, the frescoes, and you, for that matter!
It is a bit taken, I will admit. The wind seemed to carry his voice far further than it should.
I know your friend was only stalling for time, but he all but scared the life out of me when he came at me with that scalpel.
There are many things that need explaining. For now, you need only know that these men are Templars, ancient enemies of the Assassins.
Yep, that's pretty much it, yeah.
The war between us has lasted a long time. I fear it will never end.
I see. Isn't there a more peaceful way to solve this? Too often, violence only treats the symptoms, while letting the disease grow.
I wish there was, but no. Too many have died to the ambition of the Templars. Even my own.
Yeah. Ezio pauses, hanging on. Oh man, that's a cruel phrase, that's a cruel word to use, man.
Still, there is wisdom in what you say. Violence has a habit of making things worse. But there is a chance now to end this. To destroy them once and for all. So that no one else must suffer.
Ezio puts his right hand on his chest and bows to Apple.
I'm sorry we dragged you into this, Signore Apple. But we must not let the Templars get the relics. So, we need to know where you stand.
You and Leonardo seem to be close.
We're very close, like roommates or something. The statement confused Ezio, who eyes Apple looking for some glimmer of intent, until at last he nods.
Yes, we've known each other for a long time.
Great. Then you have my full trust.
Apple clears his throat.
I am certain that Leonardo is a good person. If the history books, my intuition, is anything to go by.
First of all, Apple, you're making a horrible job at making a a horrible job at masking it from the future. Second of all, you have a throat?
So, I believe that one of his close friends must also be trustworthy.
Oh?
As you must have already picked up that he's on the future. The assassin smiles.
Good to see my charm hasn't dulled. Grazie for your trust.
Before we go, please allow this apple to make a request.
Anything, amico. I am at your service.
When I first came to Florence, I was supposed to be with some friends, but we were separated. Would you help me find them? And keep them safe, if need be. Given the circumstances, I worry this city may become quite dangerous for them.
I'm sure Verton's fine.
Nessun problema.
Then I must repay your grazie, sir.
Okay, that's funny. I do
If
wonder
we succeed
why.
here, then there is nothing I could do that will ever compare to what the world will owe you.
I do wonder why Apple glows, or why he's in that form.
This apple is only too happy to help. I'm certain the captain would be jealous if she found out I was so sought after. But this apple enjoys a little attention too sometimes.
Indeed.
Everyone has their moment in the sun. When the time comes, even the least of us can change the course of history.
He holds his hand.
So then we are agreed. Uniamo le forze.
Indeed, we will. The evening glow witnesses an agreement between Apple and Assassin.
Naturalmente.
Nah, that's cute.
Leonardo will be waiting for us at his workshop. Are you ready?
Ready for what? Our visit? Oh, by Jove. Perhaps I should prepare a
Nope.
gift first.
We're gonna jump. Ezio walks to the edge of the scaffolding with purpose. He crouches, looking down at the busy street beneath their perch. In that moment, he looks almost like an eagle searching for prey.
Now, are you ready to jump?
Yep, exactly what I expected.
From here. Down there. This apple can fly, of course, but from this height, I doubt you would survive. I suggest we find another way.
Then you're
Why
lost.
waste time?
The wind blows past their ears. This is a very pretty CG. Oh, poor Apple. The assassin grabs the golden apple and leaps into the air with all the confidence of an eagle, taking flight.
What? No!
Thud. The air reeks of straw and soil. They land with precision in a cart full of hay.
This apple may have experienced some anoxia during our fall. I'm so dizzy. Shh.
Quiet. Don't give our hiding spot away.
And now you're hiding in the cart of hay, waiting for the other guys. Night has fallen. The man and the fruit hidden in the hay can hear the sound of marching footsteps.
Oh, two! You, with the blue hat!
Ah, shit, they found Verton. The street falls silent after that. All people around the lady with the blue hat, including the two hiding in the hay, wait on her reply.
Good evening, gentlemen. Is there something wrong?
What? That voice? Ha! I have a good feeling about this.
The encounter just beyond their hay-strewed lair continues.
I have never seen someone dressed like you before. Where are you from? What are you doing in Firenze?
I'm a visitor to Florence. Here's my identification.
The soldier waves his hand impatiently. That's not gonna do much, Verton.
It doesn't matter. Tell me, have you seen a man in a grey hood pass by?
It's more white and grey, but sure. She leans over to the corner of the street. Not far from view, a pile of hay lies gently rustling in the night air, looking entirely and inescapably ordinary.
Not that I know of.
Then have you seen something? Something golden?
The soldier draws something like a circle in the air clumsily.
Hmm?
Bosh, useless. Continuam, Overty.
The clamor of metal echoes around them fades away as a lively sound of night returns. While, after a while, a voice rings out softly from outside their hiding spot.
You were right in there.
The voice hints at an unexpected reunion.
Vertin! Oh, This apple is ever so glad to see you again. If only I didn't look a right mess. Please, give me a minute.
How are you gonna clean yourself, Apple?
With all the talk about a golden apple, I had a feeling I would find you here. Looks like luck's in my favor this time. But how did you get in here? Did you jump from that tower?
It's a long story.
Buonasera, signora. You have my thanks for your assistance. Is she one of the friends you talked about, Apple?
That's right. This is Vertin, a most trustworthy friend and companion.
I appreciate the compliment, Mr. Apple. And who is this gentleman?
This is Ezio Auditore, an assassin.
What a way to introduce someone, Apple.
An assassin? Really?
Please, don't let the reputation of our name confuse you. We assassins kill, only when there is a just cause.
It is mostly true, yes.
But maybe I can explain later. The curfew will begin soon, and I'd like to avoid any further complications with the guards. My friend must be worried about us already.
Let's see how Leonardo was faring after with all this. Alright. Whoa. The Dark of the Arno, huh? Alright, first let's see this. We need volunteers to explore the unknown. Huh? Oh, it's Eagle. Of course Eagle would show up here. What's wrong, Mr. X? We made a mistake in the experiment. One of the observers had gone on a different time track than the others. Oh, it's Regulus. Regulus went to Cassandra's time, didn't she? That sounds horrible. Will it cause any danger? Well, if you see the observers as marbles rolling in a run place, rolling in a run race, this one is heading off for a much further place. But still, it will reach the same destination as others in the end, so the situation is still under control. No need to worry about its influence on reality. It's just that she'll have to spend years living alone before the others arrive. Is there anything we can do for her? This is not part of the plan after all. We have an emergency to deal with before that. Observer number 4's data is corrupted, so he's still connected to the stage. Going astray is like a good trip compared to this. Number 4, is that Mr. Apple? Oh, okay, that explains his look. The Dark of the Arno. A tree that bears sweet and sour pears can never produce sweet figs. That is true. Come forth, prayers of the night. Our blood reddens the offering, our tears blacken the Arno, our children are reborn among the blooming flowers, while the face of God vanishes from the painted frame. We are corrupted. The corrupted. Damn, I missed a word. Hey, that's the thing that Ezio uses to fly. Dim candlelight flickers over the air and books and draft papers, casting shadow on the wall. Leonardo was fully engrossed within the book, held in front of him.
They sang and danced to the heretics' music. Then they cut their wrists to shed blood, mixed it with air and soil, and painted the mixture on the wall.
You know what's confusing me about the Leonardo painting portrait? He doesn't have a beard. I'm more used to his Brotherhood design, but he has a beard.
The air smelled strange. I started to laugh and dance just like they did.
The door is cracked, followed by the sound of heel stepping on the wooden floor. Despite the noises, the man doesn't stir from his book.
Blood on the wall, reborn from the ashes. Blood on the wall, reborn from the tears. Blood on the wall, reborn from the flesh.
The one who entered the room halts their step, and all falls completely mute.
What?
Leonardo at last takes notice of the figure in the room, as it approaches him like a ghost from the shadows, right behind him, creeping closer and closer.
Buonasera?
Oh, Leonardo. The ghost shrouds Leonardo in his books, in his shadow, and whispers to him,
Blood on the wall. I am reborn.
Sotheby? Leonardo jumps like a frightened rabbit, stirring up the pages on the ground.
What's wrong, Mr. Leonardo? I was only reading the rest of the spell.
Oh, Sotheby, you baby. Oh, God.
Oh, I get it. You were having fun reading those horror stories all alone. I understand. I do love a good ghost story.
You might have considered knocking me, Signorina.
The young lady snorts presumptuously.
Mr. Leonardo! Mr. Leonardo! Mr. Leonardo! I called your name 3 times in a row, but no one answered. How could you be so rude as to ignore your patroness? Oh, I didn't mean to scare you, but Miss Sotheby has no time to waste.
Mirincresce, I've been entranced in the words. It's a record of the Compliners ritual. The author claims to have been part of it and escaped alive.
Mm-hmm.
The ones you've mentioned before? That nasty group of gremlins that used to meet in the cathedral in secret?
See, they are also the ones who have secreted away the relics that Ezio is searching for. My messenger must have told you why I invited you to come by. Your father just confiscated some manuscripts.
Father, okay, so I think Sotheby is just playing a role here in the simulation, some sort of thing
I
like
think
that.
you're mistaken. Mr. Domenico is not my father, though I am very grateful for his help.
Okay, never mind.
He's not your father? But I was certain that you were introduced as such.
It's a long story.
The young lady looks up wistfully as she recalls the events.
I was wandering around the palazzo when some gentlemen arrived. As I recall, they were all members of the Decem Weary. One of them was Mr. Domenico. All of a sudden, he rushed up to me and asked if I was his daughter. He said that I had gone missing many years ago.
No offense, mia signorina, but that sounds a little like how they kidnap children in Santa Croce.
Oh boy.
Thank you for the reminder, Mr. Leonardo. But Sotheby is a mature young lady who can protect herself. After all, I'm standing here talking to you in one piece.
Yeah, I guess you are smart enough to defend yourself. Yeah, indeed.
Anyway, he started crying about the garden he had built for her, and how it had all the rarest plants he could find.
Oh, and you found that interesting and went with it, huh?
He even said he had Tahitian bridal veil, Egyptian privet, and devil's tree. So...
Fortuna certainly seems to be on your side. Now, did he give you the manuscripts? I can't imagine he would say no to his long-lost daughter.
The young lady nods proudly.
Ta-da! Miss Sotheby already took the liberty of checking them all. This one is well crafted and has the most details. It was confiscated from a book merchant. He said...
The young lady clears her throat before she continues.
It has a silk cover, tempera painting, and gilded edges. Buy it now, and I'll throw in a free collection of Dante's poetry.
Oh no.
Incipe menelios micum mea tibia versus. How was that? Miss Sotheby has been practicing her Latin.
Brava! Your father would be moved to tears if he heard that.
Oh, Da Vinci, your face is not matching your words.
Now that I've given you a hand, could you...
What do you want to do? The young lady is struck by an uncharacteristicness shyness.
Don't tell me you want to join.
That's right. Please let me join in your adventure. Take me to the cathedral with you.
The young lady seems to almost float with anticipation.
Mi rincresce, mia signorina, but this is not the sort of adventure suitable for a young woman.
At least you're responsible for a little bit.
I barely survived my own encounter with the Templars. Don't presume that they will show you mercy simply because you are a nobleman's daughter. Mia signorina, I'm sorry, but I could never forgive myself if I let you be hurt. Whatever adventure awaits us at Il Duomo, I do not believe it will be fun.
There's no need to worry. Miss Sotheby can protect herself, and more than just that.
She raises her head proudly, adopting a proud and noble pose.
I can make potions, aid in teamwork, research critters, read Latin, give orders, and even fight any villains we may find. Just let me prove it.
How are you going to prove that, Safavi? Oh, who are we fighting? And it's just Safavi. Okay, that's funny. We're fighting Da Vinci, of course. 60 HP, the guy has tissue paper. Leonardo, before the legend and fame, you can't expect painters to be swordsmen.
Wow, so many things that I haven't seen.
Please forgive me, Miss Senorita. This invention was not made to fight you, but castles don't have any choice. Show yourself, War Machine. It's only a few gears away from completion, the most important gears to be precise. I'll complete the installation in a few minutes. You'll have to stay, Miss Senora. A delicate mechanical device. Sounds like it could use a little sabotage.
What's this?
Wait, no, I didn't mean to do that.
I trottled the ingredients this time.
Is that a
I trottled the ingredients this time.
impromptu? Or was that added later?
I know what this... What's this? This is the gift. Well prepared for you. It seems to be mixed up. It should be fine, right? This is my best. What's this? The ingredient store owner said it was very effective. I please believe the ingredients this time.
Power transfer secured, only a few more steps to go. Well, Miss Musa always told me not to celebrate too quickly. Oh no, my war machine, it broke down.
I've already said that Sotheby doesn't need a bodyguard.
I'm sure, I think what he means is that tank we play in Assassin's Creed. I think it's in 2, yeah, we play with a tank. It's kind of fun, this little segment there, bros. Leonardo may be a man of many talents, but fighting is not one of them, and soon he ends up cornered by the little arcanist.
Hooray! My screaming roots and Popeye slime worked!
Safavi, don't terrorize the man, please.
Calm down, Signorina. All right. Please, have mercy. You can join us. You've more than proved your ability.
Hands on the head, Leonardo rushes towards the door, trying to run away from the little witch. Thud.
Ouch! Who could this be?
It's Ezio.
It seems like I've missed a party.
Ezio! Signore Apple! I knew you would get rid of those Templars.
Wait, it's playing the, Free Breeze song.
Oh, and you've even brought us a new friend.
Good evening, Mr. Leonardo. I've heard a lot about you on my way here. That lady behind you.
As heels hit the wooden floor again, a green tornado swooshes by Leonardo and charges forward.
Burton!
A heartwarming reunion, the young lady can help hugging her friend in a swirling embrace.
You're finally here. Have you any idea what I've been through? Miss Sotheby had to attend classes and even study Latin.
Oh no, so Sotheby was the one who got sent a few years earlier.
My teachers were even stricter than Mr. Carson.
The anxiety of exploring a new place is all at once driven away. She takes a deep breath to enjoy the moment, taking in the pleasant smells of the Tuscan air, with odd hints of citrus and the unmistakable smell of goat cheese. Oh god, Verton laughing, that's a first.
I'm so glad I finally found you, Sotheby.
To be continued, once again. Actually, I want to know how many nodes this thing has. Because I kind of want to make up for last time. 10? Huh. Right over. 16, okay. Surprisingly not that much compared to others. Practical geometry. Wild in sunlight, standing on the moon, wearing a crown of 12 stars, the ascension approaches.
each of us seems to have had our own adventures after we arrived. How interesting and wonderfully fun!
Yeah, that's a one way to put it.
So, then we each arrived here in the stage. I mean, in Florence, at different times. How odd. As far as this apple recalls, the instruction book didn't mention anything about that.
This is the first time we're actually using this thing, so it wouldn't be surprising if it had some bugs.
So then you and your friends came here on a sort of pilgrimage. Was it a journey of discovery, or is it simply that you wish to see the beauty of Firenze?
It was only supposed to be a quick journey, but something happened along the way. Accidents, murders, and now the threat of an all-out war.
Again, I'm sorry, but we're in need of your help, Signore Apple.
What do you mean, we?
The assassin.
My friends and allies. My fellow assassins.
Assassins? Mr. Ezio, I need to know more about this organization of yours before making any decisions.
I do wonder which characters we're gonna find. Are they gonna show us? Are they gonna show us Mario? Ezio's uncle? His sister? His sister actually plays an important role in Brotherhood. More Brotherhood than 2. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's more of a Brotherhood thing. I'm actually kind of curious what other side characters are going to show up. A straightforward request.
Va bene. I'll tell you whatever you need to know, if it is in my power to tell you. The assassins have a long history. We do not serve kings, nor do we kill for money. We fight for peace, and for the freedom of mankind.
Oh boy, that's a similar thing to the Foundation in a way.
That's very noble of you. I imagine you face many obstructions to that goal. Am I right that these Templars are one of those obstacles?
Although the Foundation is peace of mankind, and this is freedom, it's slightly different.
See, they've long been opposed to us. They prefer to impose their vision of order on others. They will stop at nothing until they control the whole world.
If order is what they're after, this apple does sympathize with them to some extent. There is no such thing as absolute justice, but we can all do our best to pursue it.
No. Nothing of what they do could be called justice. This order they believe in is only a disguise. All they truly desire is control. Their rise to power would be the end of freedom. No one would be spared.
The man furrows his brows, his expression revealing an unusual hint of disdain.
I see.
Burton relaxes her stance, satisfied with the hooded man's answers.
Ask anything of us, we will do it for you. Anything within our reach.
All right. As Mr. Apple is already deeply involved in this, I must admit, I am curious about his change in appearance. Maybe we will find our answer to that in this secret chamber.
Yeah, I am curious about that too.
Grazie, amica.
No, te
Va bene. Now that we've reached an agreement, allow me to continue studying this manuscript.
I've seen this before.
Signorina Sotheby only borrowed it for us. We'll have to return it soon, so our time is short. Let's get started and see what clues we can find.
Is the fight gonna be... Oh, it's a... Ooh, that's interesting. Ooh, I know this. I can't make heads or tails of it. Ezio, I'm afraid I'm needing those keen, all-seeing eyes of yours. Leave it to me. It's the eagle vision to see the markings, so that's a cool, clever way to see this. There it is. Haven't seen this symbol anywhere, somewhere else before. It's exactly like those in the fresco. This is getting interesting. Quick, let's see what's on the other page. Hooray, I can't wait anymore. One moment. Ah, there you are. The strokes and colors look familiar. Now, how style could this possibly be?
This is most confusing. Almost every fresco has one of these humanoid symbols, each adopting a different pose.
I once read something similar in a detective story. It could be a secret code used between close friends to encrypt their conversation, like Typhon and Orthrus.
Orthrus? You mean this might be an encrypted version of ancient Greek? The grammar doesn't seem to match.
No, it's something from the future. Don't worry about it, my guy. Leonardo suddenly turns the page, slamming his fingers on his new discovery.
Mr. Leonardo, we haven't finished. Do you mind?
Uccello. It's Paolo Uccello. The copies cannot recreate every detail of the originals, but still the style makes itself evident. The perspective is perfect, and the geometric figures are so precise that it almost starts to get dull. There's no doubt. This is Paolo Uccello's work.
What's wrong, Ezio?
I know the name. My mother used to be a patron of his.
What?
I was young when we met. All I remember is that he was a shy man who kept his head low as he worked.
Did we see Uccello in Assassin's Creed 2? It's been a while ago. It was way too long since I played Assassin's Creed 2, so I don't remember every detail.
He left before what happened to my family. Then we lost touch.
The assassin lets his eyes rest on the flickering candlelight in the corner.
I haven't seen him since.
Ezio's mother, La Señora Maria Auditore, is a kind-hearted patrona. She has sponsored many artists, myself included.
Alright, so Maria is the mom, yeah. I thought Maria was the name of one of the, or either the sister or the mom. So it's the mom, yeah.
I never expected Uccello to be involved, though I've heard he was a strange man. He became obsessed with his studies on perspective. Then eventually he disappeared. Not even his family knew where he went. It was declared that he died some time ago. 1475, I believe. But some claim that he is still alive, still painting, scratching out a living somewhere far from civilization.
Hold on. Take a look at the lines in the other frescoes. This bird, its lines are rougher than Uccello's. These were drawn by someone else. An imitator.
You're right. This is a counterfeit.
This apple hadn't expected an assassin to be so cultured, Ezio.
You gotta remember, he was a nobleman before he became an assassin, so he got a pretty good education for the time. Leonardo pats Ezio on the shoulder, smiling.
Don't be fooled by his rough exterior, signore. The Auditores were once one of the great families of Firenze. Not so powerful as the Medicis, but still.
Oh, he's embarrassed. Ezio only responds with a few coughs, indicating the topic should shift.
As Leonardo said, my mother has been a patron of many artists, including Uccello. I've seen his work many times on the walls of our home in Monteriggioni.
Yeah, I remember that name.
This is...
Man, the more they talk, the more the game starts coming flooding back to me. My God, it's a really good game. Leonardo jumps up, looking particularly serious.
Signore, I believe I may have discovered the location of the hidden chamber.
Oh man, that was quick.
Goodness me! You figured that out before I could even finish the manuscript.
Mi rincresce, mia signorina. Once I begin, it is hard to stop the mechanisms of my mind.
It's fine. Leonardo straightens out his hair, looking somewhat bashful.
Take a look. It's a copy of the dome's blueprint. I've never seen anything so perfect in its design. The design was inspired by the Pantheon, and Brunelleschi invented the double-layered dome on that basis.
What a genius idea! The two shells serve as a buttress to each other, so that the dome could avoid from collapsing, even at this size.
Precisely! But see here, the tunnel between the two shells is scarcely wide enough for a man to fit through. That is, except for this space below the ribs.
Which means the secret chamber has to be there.
Okay.
Appunto. But it's no more than an inference for now. We must visit El Duomo to confirm it for ourselves. Ezio, you're familiar with the structure, aren't you? You've been beneath its catacombs.
I am. I have. But the cathedral will be under careful watch by the Templars. I doubt we can slip in undetected.
Especially since Assassin's Creed 2 didn't have a stealth mechanic, basically. It had a little bit, but it was really hard to do stealth in that game.
We need another way in.
Don't worry. I have already devised a way.
Leonardo winks and smiles, which suggests a surprise.
Have you heard of my work there? The Assumption of Mary?
Mm-hmm. Are we gonna pretend to be assistants or what? To be continued. Chirps and chatter. Let me see, it's... Part 16. Yeah, okay, we're good. Those hinges, they're in some need of refinement. Afternoon of the next day.
Is that you, Signore Leonardo?
Oh man, they actually gave him a full art, huh?
Thank God. I still hadn't truly believed the rumors of your return.
I know. There was some trouble in Milan.
We've heard about the scandal concerning Duke Sforza. How savage.
That's why I came back, with a creative fever inspired by my pains.
The old priest gasps as if the young painter's words stung his ears.
Capisco. So, then have you come to finish the Assumption of Mary? It's been 4 years since you left. We've been careful to leave it untouched. Now, by the light of the Lord, you're finally back. We emptied the Duomo as you requested. I promise no one will bother you.
Nice.
Grazie. I must get to work right away. My inspiration may fade at any moment.
But who are these signorine?
Helpers?
Good day, Father. I'm here as Signore Leonardo's apprentice.
And, why... I'm here to evaluate his work for my father, of course.
Allow me to present Father Alberto, Signorina Sotheby Domenico.
Sotheby has such an Italian name. That's sarcastic, by the way.
She's provided huge support for my art career, so to show my gratitude, I've asked her to model.
For the Assumption of Mary?
Oh boy. The old priest dabs his bead of sweat off his forehead
La
unconsciously.
signorina is a bit young, don't you think? And not exactly how I had pictured Mary.
I mean... Some depictions of Mary in the Bible are a bit young. Not Sotheby young, I think. But still, pretty young.
Who is the artist, Father? Do not let your mind be so entrenched by outdated styles. When you look for a model, you must focus on their soul, not simply their flesh. You pay too much attention to her appearance, yet neglect what's inside.
Oh boy, you got him talking.
The Assumption of Mary depicts La Madonna's reception into heaven, not just in body, but in spirit as well. And what do you think best captures that moment, Father?
Huh? Why are you looking at me?
Leonardo gestures at Sotheby, presenting her like a showman.
Esatto. That innocence and vitality. She may be a little young, but her spirit is perfect. In fact, it is that innocence which makes her more qualified than anyone. She will be indispensable for my work, for my inspiration, you know?
Oh well. Then I must thank you for your compliments, Signor Leonardo.
Oh, she's blushing.
You have convinced me once again, Leonardo. Although, something tells me that we should go deeper into this topic. Another time, perhaps. For now, I will trust in your piety and capability. Please let me know if you need anything else.
As it happens, there is something, Father. You see, I would like to try some new perspective techniques on this work. I know that Paolo Uccello is a master of perspective. Do you have any of his works around?
See, San George and the Dragon, one of his masterpieces.
Ah, but I have already seared this one into my mind. Have you any others?
Yes, there's another fresco in the dome. but it was suspended midway by the sponsor, the Arte della Lana. More than a dozen artisans and artists, including Signore Uccello, the chief painter, participated in this project. But none of them received a single florin for their work. Che Dio li benedica.
Painting those things up in the roof of the basilicas and things like that, it was an ordeal. I saw a documentary about her drawing that shit. Oh my god, it was really grueling work.
Oh, how terrible. Those poor artists.
And these guys didn't get a cent.
What happened?
This was nearly 20 years ago. I suppose it was simply too expensive. The dome itself is rarely visited. It is only natural that our money go to the central nave, where all the faithful might see it. I should leave you to your work, signore. Che Dio vi benedica tutti.
Alberto crosses his heart and leaves.
They're finally gone. All right, time to start Operation Florence Typhoon! Wait, where's Vertin?
Where did you go?
Right behind you.
Oh.
Oh, where did you go? We're about to get started.
I wanted to make sure that there was no one else in the cathedral before we began. I believe we are alone now. We shouldn't be disturbed for some time.
How did you check that, Vertin?
It's always good to be cautious, Signorina. I should signal Ezio and Signora Apple now. They've waited long enough.
Is there something wrong, Vertin? You don't look well.
I'm fine. I'm not used to the smells here.
The smells? It's frankincense. And myrrh. Those are the most prominent ones I can detect. I believe there may be some other local florals. I wonder if all the incense is meant to make you dizzy on purpose. What better way is there to see clouds and angels?
Oh, Stephanie.
That's a clever theory.
Oh boy, even her voice seems tired.
But heavy incense can certainly be unpleasant for some people. Oh! But Miss Sotheby has the perfect thing to help!
What do you have? She flings open her bag and retrieves a potion.
Apply 2 drops just inside your nose, and you should be right as rain.
Thank you.
But yeah, incense is very strong smell. Well, there they are on the outside, waiting for an opportunity to get in.
Ah, the weather is truly lovely today, isn't it?
The golden apple basks cozily beneath the Tuscan sun.
Any sign of the signal yet?
Not yet.
A short time later, the assassin makes his way to the apple side.
There's a window near the reaps. We should be able to sneak in through there.
Marvelous. All that's left to do is to wait for their signal. The sun is so warm and gentle right now. Like sipping a cup of fresh-made Cornish tea. Ouch!
Sure.
A bird! Did it think this apple was a fine-looking snack?
It's a Da Vinci bird.
It has letters on it. It Nava.
Let me see. It's mirrored font, one of Leonardo's codes. You reverse it to get the true message. Avanti.
Go.
Action.
Action.
Oh, I see. Nothing too complex. But what about this bird?
Another of his bizarre inventions. It has to hit something to stop. You should be thankful. He's improved it from his last design. It used to fly so fast that it would knock you off your feet.
Remarkable. It is an amazing invention. If I were you, I would suggest that he take good care of all his blueprints so they might be passed down in the future.
Ezio smiles.
It wouldn't do any good. His genius may well be forgotten since he guards his ideas so jealously. He writes everything in ciphers like this. He would rather see his work burn than have someone else complete it for him. He won't worry about the future until it comes. That's just his way.
And what about you, Ezio?
The assassin looks down at his own shadow.
I am an assassin. We work in the dark to serve the light. I don't want to be remembered.
That sounds lonely. Do you mind if I ask something? You've avoided speaking about your family. It sounds like something terrible happened.
Indeed, it did.
Are they why you became an assassin?
Yeah, one of the main reasons, yes.
It is a long story. My father and brothers were killed by the Templars.
Oh yeah, this was kind of a shock for a little kid me when I saw this scene. Woo boy. The assassin covers his face beneath his hood and replies in a soft voice.
I was only 17. So much has changed since then. I've changed.
I'm terribly sorry, Ezio. Forgive me. I should never have brought it up.
Apple falls silent for a moment, and it almost seems as if his golden skin loses its shine.
It's not your fault.
His eyes trace the flight of an eagle in the distance. Then he turns, and his face seems as gloomy as midnight.
It was 3 in the morning. I placed their bodies on a boat, performed their last rites, and then lit their pyre. I watched as it drifted away down the Arno, the pride of the Auditores. Yet I couldn't even bury them properly. All I could do was keep my enemies' names in mind. Fieri di Pazzi, Francesco di Pazzi, Uberto Alberti. I took their lives. Every last one of them.
The wind blows away a painful sigh.
I don't think I've told anyone that for a long time.
I can't imagine the pain. Not to mention how hard it must have been to overcome it.
He shakes his head with a bitter smile.
I didn't. You don't overcome that sort of pain. No. I took it in and made it part of myself.
Yeah.
I feel it again, raw and new. Every time I draw my blade, it's always there, guiding me from each target to the next.
But you said that assassins only kill for a just cause. Isn't that just killing for revenge?
Ezio looks out from his hood with a cold stare.
Revenge can be a just cause if it rights injustice. I have to believe that.
Footsteps disturb a nearby tile.
Someone's here.
It's probably a roof guard. Ezio grabs Apple and moves like a shadow behind a nearby chimney. Not long after, 2 Templars around the edge of the roof.
Cazzo! The whole Duomo has been blocked for some honored guest. Even Signore Rodrigo can't get us in. I didn't know it sunk this low.
What are we even on the lookout for? Some kind of apple? Is it related to the relics?
That's probably a
What now?
poison dart or something. The other Templar reaches for his neck.
A poisoned arrow.
He falls to the ground before finishing the words.
What? Assassin! Assassin over here!
Star. Alright, let's go ahead and do... I'll just replace you for Lilia for a bit. Or 37.
And now, I belong to this set.
There we go.
Keep the sample.
Great, we can just nuke you.
This card should do. Given that... Stars. We stand together. Meeting.
And the impromptu kills them. Nice.
Victory? Okay.
That should be the last one. But the Templars will be on high alert. We need to hurry.
Si, signore.
Yep. Enough chit chat about that family, let's go.
It's dusty in here. Are you sure this is the right way, Ezio?
It's the only one that isn't crawling with Templars, so it has to be.
I guess that's a good point.
Look, there's light ahead.
They find a narrow stairway after moving around the corner. A beam of light illuminates the space through the vent. Secret tunnel.
Oh, who would have guessed? A secret tunnel.
Let's go, amico.
It's clear no one has been here for a long time, yet a sense of danger chokes the air.
The brick patterning. It's like nothing I've ever seen before.
It's 90 degrees, huh? Dome bricks are arranged diagonally, layered all the way into the shadow at the top.
We call it the spina di pesce, herringbone. Another of Brunelleschi's innovations. I know next to nothing about architecture, but Leonardo would say it helps to carry the weight of the dome.
That makes perfect sense. The diagonal arrangement must prevent them from shifting under the immense weight. A positively genius design. And to realize it, the bricks must have been layered with incredible precision.
Apple sighs unconsciously.
That would explain why it took so long to complete. 16 years. I'm certain it must have been exciting to witness its completion after so much time. Brunelleschi, Leonardo, Uccello. Your hometown is full of amazing people, Ezio. This apple wishes he had been born here.
He turns, looking over the wall.
There is no city quite like Firenze.
Like a row of steadfast soldiers, the bricks extend upwards as the assassin climbs to the stairs, like a silent observer over the course of his history.
What's wrong?
There's something on the wall.
Oh. Several humanoid symbols have been hidden in a nook. Oh, there have been indeed.
These appear to be the same symbols from the manuscript.
Then we're on the right path.
Look, another symbol over there.
Oh, nice. One pursuer, two pursuers free. The symbols appear one after another, as if guiding the way.
We must be close. Avanti.
He speeds up his pace. After turning several corners, Ezio spots a beam of light. The symbols converge on a single destination. What lies ahead? An answer or more questions? Ezio takes a deep breath and walks into the dazzling light. Ooh, a fresco. The blinding light slowly dims, giving way to the gentle warmth of candlelight. Is this meant to be the three wise men? Then it opens his eyes again, and he sees several discolored frescoes. In the middle of these silent figures, flowers and a bird, a blank space.
So, this is the secret chamber.
Nice. It's depicting a story like a comic book. I wonder what it means. Agnus Dei. Oh man, I know what this means, I just don't remember it. A qualified model should be cold, slick and unmoving like a block of ice. I've heard of this phrase, Agnus Dei. They said, come, let us build ourselves a city, with a tower that reaches to the heavens. That is... not the Tower of Babylon, it's the Tower of Babel, there we go.
These murals have nearly faded away.
Nonetheless, it appears we can rule out a biblical scene, nor does it appear to connect with any significant Greco-Roman mythology.
Okay, so it's not the wise men. I figured there wouldn't be this type of outfit in the time the wise men were alive.
Perhaps there's some metaphor hidden in the narrative of these paintings. And if we can figure it out, we will find our way to the secret chamber. The problem is, there are so many murals. Where do we begin?
In most cases, you view a fresco straight ahead and from top to bottom.
Yeah.
In this order, they seem to be telling a simple story about a group of people and a peculiar bird.
Simple and straightforward. Except for this part.
This one. It's okay, it's in the blank area at the center of the fresco. As if by silent agreement, the faded pigments around it all keep their distance. All the questions seem to center there.
What is the meaning of this?
What is the meaning of this?
Why are you crying, Safabi?
My face! Why have you made it look so horrible?
Oh, sweetie.
Please don't worry, Signorina. This is only the first stage of my draft. I must draw out the details in rough so that you won't end up looking like an empty shell. They will help to express how you stand, move around, and exhibit feelings.
Really? Then Miss Sotheby will still look pretty, right? Once you've finished with all the glamorous colors and those adorable little angels.
In a sort of way, yes. Except, of course, that it won't be you. It will be the Virgin Mary. But other than that, you'll have everything you hope for, including all the colors and the little angels.
Hooray!
I hadn't actually thought you'd use the time to paint.
Well, nothing left to do, right?
And we must take our work seriously at that. Father Alberto may show up for an inspection at any time.
I see. I notice you've used some guidelines in the background. Are you using linear perspective theory?
Oh, Vertin, you're knowledgeable about drawing? The painter's eyes light up with a surprise and delight.
Caspita, I hadn't expected you to know about that.
Where we come from, mastering this fundamental concept is essential for every artist.
Cosa? A fundamental? That would make your homeland some kind of painter's paradise. Don't tell me even your snails can paint.
Oh, that would be such a delight, don't you think? I've never painted snails, but I've painted eggs. Mr. Carson once told me it was a part of your training method that...
Should not tell them.
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, try not to disrupt the timeline even more than we already are in.
Perhaps, Mr. Leonardo, you could tell us more about your use of linear perspective. My understanding of it might differ from yours.
Con piacere.
Oh, we're gonna draw? Do you see these lines? Objects can be made to look smaller or larger depending on where they are in the line. Using them, we can create a convincing sense of depth. Wow! Now try extending to see what happens. Yeah, I've used this type of thing, but it was in technical drawings, you know, in the trying to depict. Yeah, it was in more technical type of drawings, you know. I am doing that. There we go. Exactly. These are orthographicals or perspective lines. These lines spring from the vanishing point. There are many other orthogonals on the painting. Try looking for the rest. Then over here. So focus everything on the character, like Sotheby or the Virgin Mary in this case.
2 vanishing points, huh? I wonder if a painting can have 3, 4, or an infinite number of vanishing points. Wait, I guess they would get all tangled and messed up that way. What was I thinking?
Multiple vanishing points, waning sanctuaries. Eureka! I can't believe I didn't think of it sooner. If the whole thing is connected to Paolo Cello, then of course, linear perspective would be crucial for solving the riddle.
Of course. He turns around, excitement gleaming from his eyes as he looks at his two bewildered companions.
Do you still remember the riddle? Sub cadente fulgore, cadencia sanctuaria coniunguntur.
Yeah.
Could waning sanctuaries be his way of saying vanishing points?
Oh, yeah, it could be.
See? I believe so. Following this logic, then for them to unite must refer to the intersection of the lines extending from the vanishing points, and waning glow naturally must refer to the setting sun.
He raised his brush, pointing towards the window. Oh, don't tell me that blank spot in the canvas, in the fresco where Ezio and Apple are, needs to be hit by the sun to reveal the secret.
In other words, we need to find the intersection of the vanishing points before the sun sets.
But the riddle didn't specify which painting, did it?
It must be a fresco right outside the secret chamber. Rumors say the secret chamber switch is hidden within a mysterious fresco.
Yep, it's
A
that one.
fresco often consists of multiple sections. If all of them employ linear perspective,
Then there will be a lot of vanishing points to follow.
The sound of the bells tolling reverberates through the building, mingling with the rising smoke from a nearby censer.
by the bells, it must be 5 already. We must hurry and inform Ezio of our discovery. We won't be able to solve the riddle once night falls. Time is of the essence.
Then it's time we take action. Mr. Leonardo, please stay here and keep Father Alberto busy while Vertin and I inform Mr. Apple about...
The fog from the censer thickens. Oh boy.
Where have these clouds come from? I feel like... I could use some shut-eye right now.
Don't tell me Verton's gonna be the only one who's not gonna be asleep because she took the potion.
No, this isn't time to sleep. We must find... Wait. What are we trying to find?
It's sleeping gas. Cover your nose. Hurry.
And she's down. The two lead on each other, but soon collapse onto the floor together.
Sotheby! Leonardo!
Oh, she's feeling it too?
Not good. This fog is getting thicker by the second.
She scrambles to get away, but soon falls to the floor with the others. Never mind. After an unknown amount of time, soft footsteps echo in the darkness.
Leonardo? What's going on here? Have you fallen asleep?
Their silence is a silent affirmation.
Keep on sleeping, poor lambs. And may you have sweet dreams. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Of course he's a Templar. What a surprise, he has a unique model. Of course he would be a Templar. God damn it. Bestiary. Birds never talk much, they only sing of spring, of tears about to fall, and of poetry. You're sleeping, Apple. Stop snoring. Yes.
Uccello.
Who? Where? Oh, sorry. I hadn't meant to drift asleep. It's just that so much has happened over the past few days.
Yeah, normal you'd be asleep. The Satan's attention is fixed intently on the fresco before him.
Perhaps the bird in the fresco represents Uccello himself. Uccello means bird, after all.
So then, in these paintings, Uccello is a wondrous bird that has many followers.
A metaphor.
It seems like we're nearly there, but something's still missing. Perhaps I can take a closer look.
The pole slowly floats upwards toward the blank area. As if in perfect synchronization, a beam of light passes through the strained glass, illuminating Apple and the blank area before him. Fervent reeds of vivid greens and a panoply of new colors blossom in the light, only to fade like the ebbing tide.
You saw that too, right?
Ezio nods.
There were colors. Fleeting, yes. But no trace of color is ever fully erased. Let's see.
Ezio wipes the blank section of the wall and then sniffs his hand.
There's a faint metallic smell.
Metallic smell? But this apple doesn't see anything on the wall that could create such a smell.
Trust me. In my line of work, I've become very familiar with this scent.
He's doing the Italian hand things that Senator also does. There's an unwavering confidence in his tone.
I do hope you aren't implying that those awful rumors that Mr. Leonardo told me yesterday are true.
Yep.
No. I refuse to follow this train of thought. It must be something else. Something less gory. Give me a minute. Metal oxidation, frescoes, and pigment.
Copper. A series of keywords emerge in the intertwined of his mind, until the final piece of the puzzle falls into place.
Oh, I've got it! Many artists in this era use pigments derived from minerals such as ochre, lapis lazuli, and chromium compounds. When exposed to moisture, they undergo oxidation, which may be the source of this metallic scent.
Apple stares at the blank space in front of him.
Yes, it all makes sense now. I've cracked the code to this perplexing riddle, and the answer shines brighter than ever before.
A deliberate pause as if waiting thunderous applause from his audience.
Per favore.
The assassin stifles a laugh and makes a polite bow to suggest he continue.
I can only conclude that the artist used a special pigment that's only visible under specific lighting.
Only visible under specific lighting? How?
This isn't sorcery, amico. It's science. Back in this apple's timeline, homeland, pigments like this are not particularly rare. But why does this phenomenon seem to be receptive to my body? Oh, I see!
Apple's golden glow, oh my god. Apple's golden glow grows even brighter, like a small rising sun.
So this apple is no different than a kind of optical filter?
But for how long? The light from before faded in an instant.
As you might know, sunlight consists of various wavelengths of electromagnetic radiation.
He doesn't know that.
Waves of sunlight? I don't get it.
Never mind that. Let's assume this pigment is only visible under specific colors of light, say, red light or orange light. At dusk, when the sun is near the horizon, its rays travel through the atmosphere at a steeper angle, which diffuses the blue and ultraviolet light, causing the sunlight to appear more orange and red. A sunset building on this. If we use an optical filter to block out even more blue and ultraviolet wavelengths...
You may as well get to the point, Signore Apple, because you've lost me.
Apple twirls excitedly in midair.
With the right amount of red and orange light, the pigment on the wall should become visible.
But for how long? The light from before faded in an instant.
Well, that's true. highly limited in duration, and in size too. Nothing like the breathtaking display Leonardo demonstrated in the monastery. It may require a particular angle to achieve the desired effect. However, figuring that out will take some complex mathematical calculations.
They both pause and examine the painting. The wine's face remains undisturbed, impervious to its observers.
So, this is Uccello's final puzzle, huh? All this has really piqued my curiosity, Ezio. What kind of a man was this Paolo Uccello?
Mi dispiace. I can't even recall his face. Though I'm not surprised by his use of riddles. If he is anything like the other artists I know. They all like hiding puzzles in their work. It's a means of protecting them from imposters. I do know he has a passion for drawing birds. That's part of the reason they call him Uccello.
You can tell from the meticulous detailing he painted them with.
Other than that, though, he was quite ordinary.
Not as lively as Leonardo, not as eccentric as Bucciarelli.
Is that so? Yet this ordinary man had a mind as vast as the universe itself. Not only was he a legendary painter, but he was also a pioneer in perspective and lighting. The perplexing puzzles he left in his works have proved an enduring challenge for scholars to decipher. Not to mention he seems to be one of these Compliners cultists.
Ezio doesn't seem to give the accusations much weight. Reaching out his hand, he gently brushes the chipped wall.
He was also a Florentine. And it's no wonder that a Florentine can work wonders.
And the fog at the central wave has cleared. She awakens feeling like her body is filled with lead.
Sotheby? Leonardo?
They are all asleep.
Don't eat me, please.
Vernon notices a half-open sensor on the altar
That
table.
must have been the source of the sleeping gas. Thank you, Miss Sotheby. That potion you gave me seems to have mitigated the effects of the gas.
Yeah.
I'm not tasty. Really?
The sleeping young lady appears gripped in terrible nightmare.
It seems they aren't going to be waking up anytime soon. There you go.
The dozing duo are dragged behind the altar, hidden beneath the holy protection of its
We
shadow.
should be safe here, for the time being.
Angels' trumpets are poisonous. Keep clear from them.
I'm sorry. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Bene. Our reinforcements are in position. I understand that the Padre already took care of the rats in the central nave. You, go fetch them and lock them up.
Si, Comandante!
The rest of you will follow me to eliminate our troublesome assassin. Seize the golden apple and claim those relics. Now pull yourselves together. We can't let this assassin get the drop on us. So if I catch any of you slacking off, you're going to wish I'd kicked you off the ledge here. Capito?
Si, Comandante!
May the Father of Understanding guide... Huh?
The Templar commander notices a slender shadow behind the brick chimney.
Who's there? Show yourself!
Whoops.
Good afternoon, sir.
Really calm for what's happening, Verton.
You! Aren't you that visitor from last night?
A breeze sweeps through, carrying up the tension in the air.
Don't tell me. You snuck your way up here for some sightseeing, Signorina. Prendetela!
Oh, I guess that's what we're fighting. Alright, come here. Come on. Alright, let's see what we got. Templar soldier, something. Archer, can match our aim and precision. Commander, yep. The same as usual. Alright, let's go.
Keep the sample.
Which one has the most HP? Let's see. It's the commander. Yeah, I figured it would be him. Yeah, I know.
A good point.
Given that it could be found.
Here we go.
Stars.
He's probably dead. Yep, he's dead. He's dead too.
Full visible ball.
Nice.
Yes. Great.
Woviti! Flank her from the other side! She must be with the assassins! Don't let her get away!
Obviously, these tiles aren't made for running. Her foundation training didn't include any program on rooftop evasion.
I need to find Ezio and Mr. Apple, but...
Damn, they really should invest in a parkour program. The enormous dome looms ahead, dark ventilation grates resembling the dim, watchful eyes of a giant beast. Far from welcoming
How
sign.
should I get inside?
It appears you're lost, Signorina. Thieves, courtesans, and foreigners. I've always wondered why the assassins only attract the likes of you as allies.
It's not hard to side with the assassins, when the only other option is you.
Ooh, you tell him, Burton.
Huh! You're just a band of faithless lowlifes, nothing more.
She inches backwards, but finds there is no more roof left to meet her step.
Do you cherish your life, Signorina? Or will you leap down like one of those suicidal assassins?
Laughter erupts from the advancing thugs. Jump, Burton. Her heart beats faster and faster, it might burst from her throat at any moment. Yep, no, Ezio saved the day. A throwing knife pierces through the commander's eye.
My eye!
Dead on. Flashes of flying blades flicker in the chaos. The Templars fall from the rooftops one by one. And just around the corner, a greyish figure stands silent like a phantom in the sunlight.
Ezio!
Follow the wall on the right until you see a mechanical bird. I placed it there to mark a hidden window. Your friend's waiting for you there.
What about you?
The assassin takes a step forward, directing his gaze towards another wave of Templars. Their armor glints coldly in the waning sunlight, forming a restless silver sea on the rooftop.
I have other work to do.
Oh man. Is it gonna end here? Yep, it is. And I think I'm gonna end it here for now. I think it's a good stopping point, right? Unless there's a no... Yep, there is indeed, actually. Before that, let's actually take a look at this. Colorful story. She wrote everything down to remember those unexpected yet beautiful days. March something. Good heavens, I never thought linear perspective would be so hard to learn. I asked plenty of dumb questions, but Uccello answered all of them patiently and kept encouraging me. Father said I needed some practice too. March something. The Lord kept the Lords keep throwing out new ideas, but Uccello always managed to stalk them down. The fresco is getting more and more lively and artistic. It's an honor to witness the birth of a masterpiece. March something. Following Uccello's advice, everyone tried magical paint, including the most stubborn ones among us. I hope those days will never end. April something. We've been dismissed. My skills have improved over the last few days. Uccello generously shared his paints with us before he left. The story is coming to an end. We have to leave the painting unfinished. I've put away the paint, but its odor remains in my mind. Alright, and we're gonna leave it at that. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for more Reverse 1999. See ya.